Hello guys, so today I decided to film my video in my beautiful neighborhood because the weather today is just amazing, and I'll be talking about the topic of letting go. The things that I went through in my past weeks have been a lot for me, and it actually made me explore deeper about myself, what I really want in my life. And I think that the biggest thing I'm working on right now is learning to embrace change and letting go of basically anything, letting go of people, letting go of expectations, letting go of outcomes. And I know it sounds very scary. What do you mean by letting go of people and outcomes? Does it mean that you no longer have goals? No. It does not mean that you don't have goals. It does not mean that you don't want people or you don't make effort to have people in your life that matter. But what I mean by letting go is when you do your best, and when things happen, when things change, you are also able to embrace that change and treat it part of your process and allow it to happen, and allow yourself and other people that space to grow, that space to realize things, and that space to discover yourself more. I often think that it's so painful when things change, or when people leave, or when the come and go in your life happens. But now I realize that everything happens for a very good reason, and we just have to take that opportunity to really look deeper within ourselves, to understand ourselves more. And it can only happen when you let go. We want our mind to put a outcome or a expectation on something too much. It very often gives you a very negative outcome, because when you are holding on to things too dearly, that you don't give any space for any possibility to flow in, it only means that you are going to be too dependent on that outcome or that person or that situation. And you have to know that letting go means that you have to be very independent, and you have to trust yourself so much that you know that the universe is going to give you more, when on the outside it feels like you are losing people and things. And I'm just really grateful to be able to sit here today to talk about this topic, because I think that it's definitely one of the things that I struggled with the most. I had fear of missing out, fear of losing so much in my whole life, that I just held on to things, grabbed onto things so tight. And I realized that to love better, to give better, to receive better, it really has to start from knowing more, knowing better. And to be able to know more and know better, it has to take learning, it has to take failure sometimes, it has to take yourself to have that loss in your life to learn more and to get more. I learned that in order for me to create more happiness and create a better life for myself and even for the people around me, I first had to focus on myself. I first had to know myself. I had to focus on my goals, what I want. So from now onwards, I realized that what I really want in my life is to focus on my growth, my energy, what's good for me, and what I really want, and the kind of people that I want in my life. And the biggest thing is that I am going to be on this path to make myself who I really want and who I really need. I think that a lot of times we think that we need certain people, or we think that we need certain things because we feel like we can't do it for ourselves. We can't fulfill ourselves, so we need other people to do it for us. But I realized that that's not a long-term thing that you can rely on, because people change, people leave, situations change, and the world is evolving every single day. So you can't just expect things to go your way or to rely on things forever. The only thing that can really bring you far in your life, I feel, is when you just game up and then become more healed and more understanding towards yourself, catch your limiting beliefs and change them into beliefs that can actually bring you far in your life. On my YouTube, I just want to empower possibilities in life, because it's very painful. It's not easy to be a human being. I don't want to sugarcoat it with positivity, blah blah blah, all that good vibes. But I know for a fact that no matter how painful life gets, or no matter how challenging the road is, or how hard it will be for you at the moment, I realize that when we look deeper within ourselves and see how we created things that happened in our life, and then do that work to change your perspectives, to change your beliefs, and then to really work on yourself, you're gonna see a very different world very quick, because I promise that everything you see is a reflection and of energy, a frequency that you're vibrating on. Once you're able to vibrate on a different frequency, on a higher elevated energy level, you're going to see that the people that come into your life, they're going to show you a different side of them, and even things. So I used to be so stuck at why did she do this to me, why did he do this to me, why did that happen. But now I like to think of it as what am I projecting, what am I creating in my beliefs that is reflecting this reality for me, and what can I do to change it? Because I know for a fact that this life I'm given, I'm meant to grow out of it. I'm meant to work on my imperfections. I'm meant to heal. I'm meant to be stronger out of my traumas and out of my pain. So I asked myself, what can I do if I'm already in such a stuck cycle of repeating certain things, of repeating certain projections? What can I do now? How can I heal myself? I think that letting go for me is really just a choice, and it's really when you see in that moment that you no longer want to seek from the outside, but rather you start to find yourself and you start to go in deep and see what you've been missing out in yourself. I experienced that when I started to do that, when I started to explore the things that I have never done so deep down. A lot of my insecurities and a lot of my lack and fear started to just lessen, and a lot more confidence, a lot more self-love just came in. So this journey is going to take forever, because we'll never know what is thrown at us, but as long as we keep trying, we're gonna be better. And that's all I have for today. I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.